it's snowing. Can't believe we slept in this. Can you believe it?
It was really cold, and we were like, why is it so cold? And we woke up and it was white outside, and we were like, oh.
Yeah, it didn't help that the cabin was made of wood that was like an inch thick. No, less than an inch, like a centimeter, I meant.
Yeah.
And then the heating was broken, so... Like, honestly, like you said, it was kind of validating when we woke up and saw snow. I was like, dang, it's really cold. And then I woke up and I was like, it is really cold. Wow. Tunnel. You know, I used to love tunnels when I was a kid.
Me too.
I would shout, tunnel.
Yeah, my parents can tell you about this. I did that as well.
Glad it was a shared experience for the both of us.
Where are we gonna come out?
Wow, look at that. Dang, this is gorgeous. I mean, like, I bet the camera's picking some of it up, but it's not picking up, like, the ethereal mood here. But seeing that is gorgeous. Oh.
Wow, this is really pretty.
This is gorgeous. Okay, so we're now in Redwood National Park.
Exciting.
Wow. And I can't believe this is California. Like, I know logically Northern California should look like Oregon and Washington and everything else, but like, it doesn't click in my monkey brain, you know?
Yeah.
Here we are, Redwood Creek Trailhead. Wow, look at that.
We're the only ones here.
Yeah, we're the only ones in probably this entire trail area.
We're going that way. Hi.
Hi. I'm gonna walk with you. This is gorgeous. Look at the water. What do you think about this place?
It's really pretty and serene and perfect.
It's so lush. You know, we're right next to the ocean. Wow, Sasha, look at this redwood.
Yeah. It's
Dang.
red and wood.
That is some big tree.
We should keep going.
Yeah. Look at that big tree. Wow. We stopped because there's construction.
Yay.
But there's cows.
Yay.
There's cows, so it's okay.
You should look at the cows from the back. It's actually kind of cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I borrow yours? I don't have mine. Here, you can film while I'm...
Booba time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get to see him that up close too often. It's a cool little bridge. Got some Dutch Bros coffee. It's really good. It's possibly the best coffee I've ever had, and I hate coffee. I had coffee like in Guatemala, like the stuff that the locals grew like yesterday, and I still like this Dutch Bros stuff more than I like that. I was hoping to see some elk on this trip, and there they are. Look at them. Just grazing. Here at the visitor center.
I guess Prairie Creek is the place for elk, like the designation of the park where, like, if you want to see elk, you come to this part of the park.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a big map.
Yeah, I see that.
Where are we? We're here. We just started. We're in the Elk Prairie area.
We're pretty far down.
Yeah.
Driven a lot.
We drove through Del Norte earlier, Crescent City.
Dang, look at those antlers. They're probably from elk. A bull
Tree
elk
grew
died
around the antler.
after lodging its head. Look at the back of the tree will reveal the skull. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. What? Look at that rock in the middle of the water. I can't believe it. It's there. Look at that. Look at that rock. Wow. Whoa. If I see a whale, I'm going to pass out.
Yeah, we could. They would be here, actually.
And it's really scenic route too. There's my boy in the car. That is a rock in the water. You can tell. It's a rock in the water. It's like a raise in the, cause like people forget.
It's just in the water.
Yeah, people forget that like there's like land underneath the water too, right? So like it's all just connected. It's like little peaks or salient pieces of this landmass that are a little bit higher than the others. Wow, I have never seen a sandy beach like that before. We're actually in California. I have never been to the Pacific Coast before. Here it is. The ocean is large and scary, and I would probably die if I was lost out there, even 10 miles out. Hi, Sasha.
Oh, it feels good to like run a little.
Look at that.
Driving for days. I saw a group of like gulls or something out there.
Do something cool with your shadow, dude. So we've done a lot of stopping, and now it's starting to look maybe a little bit more like California. Like there's a white Tesla over there. That's pretty California. Seen a lot of California license plates. My brain tells me we're still in Washington because it feels like we haven't been driving that long. Probably I can only say that because I'm not the one driving. Okay, we're pulling off to maybe grab some food. There's a Z&J Asian subs. I don't know. I don't know if
What is an Asian sub?
I don't know if we trust that. It has smoothie and boba tea. That I don't.
Oh boy.
I don't know about that one. I'm sorry. You want to go through the drive-thru and like see what they have?
No, they terrify me. I don't want to find out what an Asian sub is.
Wow, that city got a lot bigger, a lot more quickly than I expected. Look at that cool bank.
Yeah, it's cool. It reminds me of Port Angeles.
I don't think I've been. Or if
It's like pretty much the only city on the Olympic Peninsula.
oh, well, we should go.
We would pass through if we ever wanted
Stop for lunch at the In-N-Out Burger. Our food is here. Scenery changes like every few miles. It's more shrubby here. Still a lot of redwood. Just getting the quintessential Sasha shot. Oh my goodness. These trees are just really something. They're so big and it's so lush. Wow. My goodness. Wow. That's getting a little bit more dry looking, like almost like transition to Eastern Washington. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you see this when you're driving across the Cascades. I just wanted to film this gorge because it's gorgeous. Oh, get it? I am just the funniest person in the world. Yeah, so any semblance of like lush green disappeared, I don't know, like 5 miles ago.
Yeah, now we're in the like scrubby green.
Yeah, and then soon we'll be in no green. Just 3 hours, 3 more hours until we get to Concord.
Yeah.
Quintessential Sasha showing.
What are these T-shaped plates? I
Yes.
don't know what they are.
What are these like weird low to the ground shrub
Look
almost
like maybe
looking
like grapes or something.
T-shaped? Yeah, I know.
Not grapes, maybe hops.
Yeah, that might be hops. We'll have to see what the plants look like, but they look like yeah, there's a bunch. Looks like the plants are connected to like a thread or a string that connects them, but I'm not too sure. Anyways, it is actually pretty green here for it being pretty dry, but it's definitely less lush green and more of like a washed out green. Look at the road, honey.
This is the easiest driving I've done in my life.
Yeah, whatever. Oh. We've definitely seen some cool stuff. Like we saw 8 billion turkey vultures and great white egret. Oh, there's an alpaca or a llama.
So there's an alpaca.
There's
There were
alpacas.
birds, though.
No, llamas? Cows?
Birds.
Birds. Wow, look at that.
Wow.
That is a very...
Not supposed to be on this planet.
That looks like an extremely, extremely cool structure. Man, these rocks are so big. Kind of a big hill, you know, you could climb that maybe in like a day and then come back and then you would really be craving some food.
Stuff you say.
What?
Stuff you say.
I think that a lot of things I think or say make a lot of sense in Korean and then I translate them and you're like, what are you saying? We're going into civilization. There's palm trees. I mean, there's still conifers, but there's palm trees too.
Yeah.
It's a really pretty sky. Lots of bugs on the windshield, but that's
I
okay.
need to wash it, but I don't want to do it on the highway because it's gonna
Yes,
spray.
really rude. Sasha shot.
Hi.
Look at those turkey vultures.
Yeah, they're turkey.
Yep.
Something's dead.
Yeah. I find it funny how their entire evolutionary strategy is just follow something around in the air until it dies and then eat it. 65 miles until we get to Concord. Look at that.
69 degrees out.
69 degrees.
It's warm.
That is really warm. Only an hour left. Ish. Thought it would be drier, but I've actually seen a few palm trees, so I guess we are technically in California. You can't have California without the palm trees. That's not California. It's like rolling hills, which is kind of cool. Gas prices were crazy. It was like $5.60. Well, that scenery changed pretty quickly. Now it's just really rolling hills out in the country. I know. Oh my gosh, there's like an arch of a tree up there. Those are trees. Wow. It's definitely flatter than those giant crazy valleys we went through.
Yeah.
I don't know if the camera caught that, but we're like right next to Napa Valley apparently. Okay, now it's actually starting to look like what California is supposed to look like in my head, which is like houses like that with palm trees, and it's really dry. Palm
Whoa.
tree. Whoa! Look at that! There's an amusement park. Wow. That looks like a really cool park. Maybe we should go here sometime, Sasha. Dang, look at that crazy park. Wow. It's a lot of loopy-loops. San Francisco. We're gonna get there. We're actually not going to San Francisco today, but tomorrow.
There we are.
Ah! Terrible bird. It was just a turkey vulture, and it made me look, but it was directly in the sun, so my eye just... The moment we turn into our hotel. Finally. It's California! Oh my god! This is so cool. Clarion Hotel. Right, finally freshened up, got my long-awaited shower. Ah! Sasha, you're wearing the t-shirt that I got you.
Yes. It has a map on the back.
Ooh, it's cute. It's cool. So, we're on our way to eat and then to the concert?
Yes.
Awesome. Alright, we're pulling in. We're gonna eat at Mercado del Sol, but I'm a little bit more interested in what this is. The Hanguk Market. Looks like maybe a restaurant and also a store, but I wouldn't know. Oh, it says, good products, we sell them cheap, Concord, Korean market. Palm trees. Let's go. In the restaurant, it seems super legit. We got a Mandarin Doritos. And Sasha is there. Dorito. Got a little one of these for the scrapbook. Chips are here. Something funny just happened. The lady who was serving us came by and gave only Sasha a cup of water and then left.
Do you think it's because you had a drink?
Yes, probably. Or you got profiled. Either
We'll
one.
never know.
We'll never
It was
know.
also right after I said it was spicy.
Oh.
So,
Maybe she heard you. Wow. The food is here and it actually looks so good. It was delicious. Now we are finally on our way to what is supposed to be the main event of this trip. Which is kind of why we came all the way out to Concord specifically. Quintessential.
Quintessential Sasha shot.
Quintessential Sasha shot. I love how they're flying the American flag and then the McDonald's flag right under it. There's nothing else screams like USA. This is a fancy 7-Eleven. Wow, sun's setting. You can see it even better in the mirror. Actually, not really on the camera, but makes the lighting here seem really awesome. Some pretty flowers. Yes, gas is $6.99.
That's disgusting.
It's actually disgusting. We're gonna see like 7 something somewhere and we're both gonna pass away on the spot. Congus. It said campus, not Congus.
No, it said Congus.
Okay. Alright, so we've been stuck in traffic for a while, but luckily, I think a lot of these cars were also wanting to go to the Concord Pavilion to see the show, so...
Also, we just found out that it's outdoors. We thought it was gonna be, well, Steve thought it was gonna be indoors. I didn't really know. I was thinking maybe outdoors, but I wasn't sure.
You remind me so much of Clarithin Triskelion.
I don't know what that is. Sounds like a plant.
It's a...
Or a bacterium.
It's a hexamer protein with 3 heavy chains and 3 light chains that are used to endocytose LDL particles. Because we think all of the cars out here, other than just us, are going to Concord Pavilion as well.
Yes.
And that makes it really good.
In other words, what she's trying to say is she was worried about us being late because it's 7:48 and we wanted to be there at 7:30 and it starts at 8, quote unquote. But if all these people are in line for the same show, then we're all gonna still kind of get there as a crowd at like the right time. Like they're not gonna start while a bunch of people are still waiting to get in.
Yeah, that's right. And if you look backwards, there's still like giant line of cars out there, so.
Gorgeous bee.
It's my first time appearing in the videos that I took. I've just been the voice behind it the whole time, but I'm here. My hair's short because I cut it in December.
It's like the dad from Coraline.
No, you don't.
My neck is horizontal.
Oh. Chairs, no chairs. Unfortunately, they don't like it. Yeah, tonight, 8 p.m. 2 cellos, the dedicated tour. Would you look at that? Would you look at that, folks? Would you look at that? That's where we're going. My God, I am excited beyond belief. I will have you know I'm excited beyond belief. We finally got into the pavilion. And we're walking over. Yeah, it smells like straw here. Here with Sasha. Last tour of 2 cellos ever. You can't really see my face, but the line was super long, and then this really cool lady was like, follow us for a shorter line. And now there is like no line. Okay, we are here. That says 2 cellos on the screen. You know, they've really gotten big over the years. It wasn't nearly this like lavish. I got postcards because, I mean, if they're like, can I sign something? I'll be like, yes, actually. Wow. It's like the best concert of my life.
It was really cool. I shouldn't be yawning. It was so cool.
I got really sad because... Oh, someone wrote on the window. Oh, it's your mom. It says Andy. That was amazing. That was like life-changing.
Do I need to merge?
What? No, there's no merge. Yeah, but you probably want to turn left here. Oh, last video of today, man. That was exhausting. Luckily, since we have a hotel kind of really near the... what do you call it? The show venue. We didn't have to drive super far and drive on the clogged up highway, so we got home pretty quick, and now we're just kind of kicking our feet up. Can't wait to get up at 6:10. And for reference, right now it's 11:36 p.m., but I'm tired because I used 80% of the energy allotted to me for this month in that concert. So it's the morning time. I got up a little bit late, so it's 7:35 now. We're a little behind schedule, but it's still bright out, and it's great. There's Sasha.
Hi.
I'm wearing so many layers. I'm wearing the same thing I wore yesterday. And we're on the road again. Yay! Quintessential Sasha shot. Hey! That's a Whole Foods Market here. I didn't know they had that on the East Coast.
We're on the East Coast. We're on the East Coast, we're in Texas, we're in Washington.
I keep thinking we're in anywhere except for California because, like, I feel like. Do you see all of those buildings in there over all there on the horizon? That is crazy. Look at that giant city. Like, I don't think Seattle is nearly as big as San Francisco, like you said, but oh my gosh, that's wild.
I sure hope the ground doesn't shake.
Oh, Sasha. Dang. Looks like we're going under a tent. Dude, architecture is crazy. I don't know how people did this. They like had to build this by hand.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Willie L. Brown Jr. Bridge.
Wow.
There's the Golden Gates, way in the distance. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I mean, we'll see it probably even more up close later. That's so cool. I know, they got a cool skyline. They got like a, yeah. This is a wonderful view.
8:34 a.m.
Yes, it is 8:34 a.m. We are more or less on schedule, I'm pretty sure.
You can just tell, like, having been to Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
Philadelphia,
Yes.
Seattle.
This looks
Pittsburgh and
way,
Philadelphia were like this.
way more like Pittsburgh and Philadelphia than it does Seattle. Seattle's a pretty new city.
Portland looked more like Seattle.
Yes, I agree. Portland is also pretty new. How that works, but like, look at that. This just drops off like into oblivion. Yeah, that's true. It kind of makes it look all like whimsical, doesn't it? There's a lot of red here. But look at that! It's the Golden Gate!
Wow.
Look at the big boy! He is just so big. What a massive bridge. They have a bicycle speed limit, although I don't think bicycles usually come with like a speedometer. You know, like how would you know how fast you're going?
Not sure.
Well, there's that bridge. There's that sauce. Is the water below? We're finally going through that like weird tunnel where it's one way for some reason and there are bikers everywhere. Check the bend, and there is the bridge. Look at that. That's a big bridge.
Take a picture here first.
Good on you for getting here. With San Francisco and their really cool bridges, but we're driving through one again. I think this is a different bridge than the three we've been on already. Oh my god, guys, look at that island.
I bet if you have a boat, it's really fun to go there.
Yeah, I agree. This is a beautiful little neighborhood. Apparently there's a quote-unquote Normandy village here. I'm excited. It's cute. So it's just like a little one street, but the architecture here is really amazing. Wow. Look at that. Look at that building. Sasha. Say hi.
Hi.
This is beautiful. Guess we're off to Reading then. Quintessential Sasha. And apparently, the Normandy Village is right next to the Berkeley campus. So, like, that is all that back there is just kind of university campus. And up here, thought I'd film this bridge and the cool one next to it. It's not the Golden Gate, but it has some red, and this one looks like just a really giant version of the bridges you see in like Fall City and Carnation. Hi. There's a sphere in the road. Who built that? Who had the money?
Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos. Why would Jeff Bezos put a random sphere in the
Bezos. He's different.
Right, we are now in downtown Reading. It's like a tiny town off the middle of California, really. Alright. That's Sasha. We're gonna go get some food.
Yeah.
There he is. It's the one and only Sasha. This is a cute little town. I believe it's on the left here somewhere. There it is. Cinder's Wood-Fired Pizza. That's where we're going. So, Sasha, how does it feel to have driven for like 20 hours?
Fine.
You're
Better than I
fine.
thought, yeah.
Why do you think this is?
I thought I would hate driving and be sore everywhere afterwards, but I feel fine.
Surprisingly, I'm great.
Like when I was a kid, I was actually relatively okay with driving, but even so, like after an 8-hour drive, like say it takes 8 hours to get to the campsite, getting in the car again to go get dinner the same day, even if you have the break in between, feels horrible. Like,
Yeah,
want to get back
you
into
don't
the car.
want to.
But every single time I get back into the car on this trip, I'm like fine with it.
Yeah, me too. I think it's because I love you.
I think so. What did you get at the restaurant that we're at?
I got a margarita. Day drinking. I'm joking. It's a pizza, like the margarita, like GHERITA.
What is on a margarita pizza?
Tomato.
Just tomato?
Yeah, just tomato. We also
You're
got-
forgetting something.
We also got a Athena salad, which was, I think it's just
She
like
forgot basil.
What? Wow. We came to a little waterfront park, and I'm carrying pizza. It's really heavy. And Sasha's over there with our drinks. We're gonna get to a table and maybe sit down and eat. View is really pretty. It's all that water. Wow, a lot of birds in the air. Oh, that's a California scrub jay. Wow, look at that. We got pizza. It's a margarita, very simple. I thought mine would have more tomato on it, but it's okay. Whoa.
It was, you lived in that apartment complex. Drop down the hill. That was cool.
The bottom is made of glass. You can't really see through it, but it's
kind of, but it's like
yeah.
it's less than
It's not like glass, but this is awesome. You can just walk over it. It's a lot of water. Wow.
Oh. It's here.
Yeah, I see it.
That's my foot for scale.
And it's back to this again. Back to our metal cage. Wow. Oh my goodness, look at that landscape. It is absolutely beautiful.
I saw pictures of this on maps, but I don't know what causes it.
It looks like maybe.
I think it's a dam, so like there's a reservoir that can fill it up higher than.
Oh my goodness. These like formations is just so pretty. And it's on the other side too. That's Sasha, but
Oh, maybe the bridge that we're on is the dam.
oh, that would make sense. Oh, it's not. There's like a tiny little string of water, that blue thing to the left, middle now. Quintessential Sasha. Quintessential Sasha. Whoa. Whoa, do you see that? That is some cool crags. How did that happen, I wonder? You know what I'm gonna say. Quintessential Sasha. You guys see that mountain? That is one giant mountain. I wish the camera catches it like better than it does because it genuinely looks a lot larger in real life than it does on the screen. We're a little puzzled about this one. This is just like a giant mountain or just looks like a hill. Lots of sediment, almost gravel-ish, and that's Shasta. So, I mean, I would say they're comparable in height, but this one has no snow on it at all. We're in Oregon now, and it's 6:21 p.m. Looks like 54 minutes until we get to where we need to go, which is great because the sun is gonna start to set pretty soon. We finally arrived at our campground, and Sasha, it's his first time building a fire. How do you think it's gonna go?
Honestly, not that well.
Oh.
The fire started kindling that they gave us is wet. The big logs are not wet though, which is good.
That's good, that's good.
But it's also about to drizzle.
Oh. Well, that's okay. You know, if absolute worst of the worst, we can go get something to eat, but I don't think that will happen. I like that there's like a porch here. It's a nice touch. They have a bit of a little swing. And oh, good. And in here, this is what it looks like. You can see there's bunk beds. We won't need those, but it's really nice and spacious. And this time they have heating, unlike the last camp that we were in. The thing is that I learned a valuable lesson today about doing your research before you try new things, because sometimes it just works and sometimes it just doesn't work, and that's okay. Hi, Sasha. And this is my dinner. There's the Doritos, Mandarin natural flavor soda, and what is it? Artisan style. Artisan style hot dog buns. Yum. I suggest you open the left one. Oh, it's just as full. The right one was kind of full. We're on the road again. Quintessential Sasha. How does it feel to be on the road again?
Pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. It's not so bad. Our camp's times that was really cool. It was actually warm overnight, which is awesome. Why is that pile of wood smoking? I have no idea, but apparently something out there is better at starting fires than we are. And as if to welcome us, as we get into Oregon, more northern Oregon-ish, it starts raining.
Yeah.
Quintessential Sasha shot. I was doing some philosophy stuff in the car because I missed it today, but actually for once I don't care that much that I missed class because, like, I mean, I would much rather be doing this than being in class anyways, and I'm just driving on a rainy road with Sasha, so if that says something about how much I just don't really want to be in school right now. But anyways, we're on our way to Portland. How much longer is it? 48 minutes. We got more Dutch Bros. It's so good. It's like they put like drugs in it or something. We got some food, do some neuroscience. Sushi time! We're at the conveyor sushi belt place. I'm eating, so I can't talk right. It's awesome. So cool. That was some delicious sushi. Well, I think so. How about you?
Yeah.
Epic. Now we're walking to Voodoo Donuts because, I mean, how can you come to Portland and not get donuts? Got 4 donuts. 3 for me and 0.5 for you.
Yep.
Nice city. That's the Tacoma Dome, so we're like almost there. Sasha's having a good time playing percussion. Quintessential Sasha. The traffic is plugged. We love traffic. It's still raining. Less traffic than before. Still some though. Husky Stadium. We're back home. I kind of want to be back home. Not really want to be back home. Like, I want to go to bed, but I also don't want to do school.
Yeah.
Exit 169, here we are. We started at the beginning of the freaking highway, like in the entire state, and then we came all the way to exit 169.